Well, hello friends, welcome back to the channel. We have ourselves a little scooter for the channel to help get around town a little bit easier. And I'm gonna tell you something, these scooters are a lot of fun. This is too cool. And you know what else? They're really fast. Just cruise along down the path here. I gotta say, this is gonna make getting around these little towns I go visit a lot easier. I know most recently I was in Beaufort, North Carolina doing a little vlog, and man, I had to do quite a bit of walking and driving in that town to get everything that I wanted. And that kind of slows you down a little bit when you're out vlogging, because I'm just a part-time vlogger, so time is very important throughout my day. On my weekends I try to normally, you know, knock out a few videos instead of just one, because I work full-time, so I don't have enough time to sit there and vlog throughout the week when I'm working my main job. So hopefully the scooters will help speed things up a little bit, and maybe where normally the other week I only got to do 2 videos in the weekend, maybe I can knock out 3 videos. That would really help out a lot and give me a little bit more time on those weekends when I can't vlog at all. So this here is the Hiboy S2 Pro Max, I think is what they call this. It's really cool. I really like the Max version because it has some nice rubber tires on it with air. You know, they actually hold air, so it really, I think, helps with the ride. I can imagine. I don't know. I've never tried the other Hiboy, just the regular one with the hard plastic tires. Maybe I figure it would be a much rougher ride, possibly. But I really am glad that we purchased the Max version, because it really does give a good smooth ride. And these are so cool. They're just electric. And right here is actually the door where you plug up into the wall and charge it up. And we charged them up the other night. It wasn't too bad. I think it was already maybe pre-charged a little bit, but we'll learn more about it as we go. But they are a lot of fun. And this is what it kind of looks like. This right here is your not gas, but this here's what makes it go. Accelerator, as my wife just told me. And right here we have our brake, which is important because, like I said, it'll go pretty quick. Look at that cute little bell. How cool is that? That won't get annoying to nobody, will it? And right here we can see we have plenty of charge and our miles per hour. So yeah, let's take it for a little speed test now, see what she'll do. And one more thing I want to show you, when you pull the brake, the backlight, which is always illuminated, it will actually blink to let people behind you know, hey, I'm slowing down. So one other thing that we got here, look, this thing, I just realized this, my wife pointed it out, but it's got a headlight on it, so we can do some night scootering. Check this out. Boom. Yeah, that's cool. So in order to get that go on, just press that button once, and it's fancy enough, but this thing's got cruise control. So if you hold the accelerator down for about 5 seconds in the same spot, you can let off and it will just keep right on going that same speed until you hit the brake. All right, here we go. We're off and running. Cruising along here. I'm gonna try to take it a little bit slow through here because I seen a squirrel a few minutes ago, and I think hitting a squirrel on a scooter like this is just about like me hitting a deer in a Volkswagen. So we definitely don't want to test that out first day we're trying these things out and learning them and getting to use them. Nice little picnic area over there. This is such a beautiful park here. This is the Lowe's Park at River's Edge here in Wilkesboro, North Carolina area. And I thought this would, since I was up here in this area, man, I thought this would be a great place to come and try these things out. So let's do a little speed test here. See how fast we can get this thing going. Whoa, hello. Yeah, we're getting up some speed now. Oh yeah. I'll tell you one thing, one-handing that is a little intense when you're a noob. I might be a YouTube star yet. I keep messing around with this thing doing stuff like that because you're going to get to see a hitchhiking Yeti crash. And I definitely do not want to do that. It's not worth the pain. So I kind of wanted to show you around. So they have plenty. If you ever come down here, if you live in this area, they have some awesome places, man. They have all these fields out here for like soccer, baseball, a heck of a walking trail. I think it's about 2 miles long, I believe, altogether. So it's a very hot day today, but I think bet in the fall and the spring, this place is pretty packed. It's just gorgeous out here. We love coming up here and walking because you have this little creek right next to us. It's really beautiful. So I will say this, we've been out here riding now for about 30 minutes or more, probably more like 40 minutes, but starting to be more natural. It's feeling pretty good now. So so at this time now, I'm going to take you down here to the far end of the path down here at this park and show you this creek. And I think people actually, at certain times of year, maybe they do a little bit of trout fishing. I think maybe they stock this creek or something. This is just below Scott Dam in Wilkes County. So I think a friend of mine who used to live up here, he actually, I think this is the same creek he's always talking about, where he would come up here, maybe him and his dad, and do a spot of trout fishing. As we move on down the path here, somebody has hawked me down because I'm on cruise control right now. I'm only going about 8 miles an hour. So this person back here has caught up to me. I'm still afraid of bumps. I got to put both hands on the handlebars when I go across the bumps. I don't think it would wreck, but I don't want to have a Adam the Woo episode video where you eat dirt in front of the world. That's not the way you want to make it on YouTube, even though he was already a YouTube star by that point. But that did not hurt. Well, it hurt his pride and his well-being a little bit, but other than that, man, I got moving pretty quick there. So here's something I have noticed on this trail. There's some downhill areas, and be prepared to hit your brake a little bit going downhill if you don't want to go faster than what you got your cruise control set, because unfortunately it will not slow you down very much. We actually picked up some speed. I think we got up to about 11 or 12 there. Just a heads up, just in case you get one of these hoglets. And here is this creek that runs down through here, and every once in a while you will see somebody in like a kayak or a canoe. There was a whole family a few minutes ago that come by, and man, they looked like they was having a good time. I mean, they had their gear on and their paddles, man. They were just laughing and having fun. And there was one area up the creek here, a little piece that had some rocks, a little white water area, and they was going down through there, and it just looked like a lot of fun. I love doing stuff like that.
There he comes.
So now I'm down here behind this, it's like a building of some sort right here behind me. It's kind of, but they have this bridge right here for this walkway, and it's right here on this river creek. I guess it's more of a creek, right? This is a creek. But I think it's really nice. Very peaceful out here. I can't wait. I hope while I'm here I can show you some of these people on boats that come down through here, because they're always just having so much fun, just cackling, and just looks like a good time, man. I kind of want to do that. So here's some really cool information board. Yadkin River Greenway Information Center. Kind of show you that we are right there. And this runs along the Yadkin River. And right here is River's Edge Park. That's where we're going. And then right over here they have a plaque that tells us it's 1.7 miles to Becky's Park YMCA. It's like a little shelter down there with some picnic tables beneath it. And at one time there was a RC track down there where people could go out there and race their RC cars, but I think that's closed down, so let's go up that way and investigate. One thing I love up here, man, people are so nice up here in the Wilkes County area. Everybody says hello with a smile on their face. If I don't make your heart warm, nothing will. Got an old abandoned shed of some sort over there. Don't know what the heck that used to be. Probably won't be too much longer and you're going to hear race cars up this way at North Wilkesboro Motor Speedway. And right up here I want to point out that they have picnic tables along the way, a little birdhouse there. Nice shaded area back here to shield yourself from the heat. And right here is the first of a few different like softball or baseball fields. That's actually a baseball field because you can really see the pitcher's mound out there. And normally softball fields you don't have a pitcher's mound, I don't believe. Something that I'm going to test in due time with this scooter is supposedly it can travel 25 miles on a single charge. So and I gotta say I think that's probably going to be true, because I'm still showing full battery, and my wife told me on the app you can actually have, if you have a iDevice or you know, an Android phone, they have an app on there for Hiboy, and you can go through all the modes, change the modes, keep up with your mileage and things of that nature. I think it's really neat. One thing I think is really awesome is while we're out here riding these things around, most of the people up in this area I guess have not seen anything like this, and I've already been approached by a couple people asking me about them, how much they cost, and like, you know, is that fun? That looks awesome. That looks like so much fun. I'm like, yeah, well, be honest with you, it really is a lot of fun. We're really enjoying it. As we cruise along the Greenway here in Wilkes County, look how nice this is. Look at all this room to do exercise, intramural sports. This is just simply gorgeous. As we cruise along here, right here is a nice shade tree, and they have a bench right here that I have used in the past, and now they've added another picnic table. As we cruise down here along the Yadkin River, I still have my eyes peeled for some people on kayaks or boats. I love seeing that. But unfortunately, I've not seen any in the last little while. I wish I would have got that on film earlier when that family come down, because that just looked like a ton of fun. And here we have a nice little softball field on the left. And right up here, they have a really good basketball court, volleyball court up here we're going to go see here in a minute. So right here we have another softball field. And right here is a nice volleyball court, like a beach volleyball court. It's got sand and everything. And then there's the full court basketball court where there's actually somebody braving the heat today. Get out there and do a little shooting. Come out of the woods here on the left. That's where the old RC track used to be. And I used to actually come up here. I was in the RC cars briefly. And right there's where it used to. Used to be the remnants of it. There is no more, unfortunately. I don't think. We might walk over there and investigate that just for a second. And here we are. We made it to the other end. Right here is the YMCA area. So here we are. I'm gonna walk over here. I gotta look. I know the track is pretty much gone because it used to set right out here in this spot. But RC cars are so cool. Man, they got some lawnmowers over here. Just hanging out, growing up in the weeds. So this right here was actually where they had an oval track for dirt racing. And I think most of this clearing has happened in just the last year, because I think when I was down here last year exercising, I was down here actually jogging with my wife, and the track was still here, but it just had some grass on it. It looks like somebody come out here and pretty much just totally cleared it off. All gone. No more RC track, but right there's where it used to sit. That's a shame. So we was over there checking out where the old RC racetrack was, and they actually have some hopscotch. Kinda. It's faded pretty good, but this was right here on the ground. I just noticed that. And then right over here, they have, I guess, maybe like a little exercise area. Right here at the, either, I guess if you parked over here, it would be the beginning of the trail, or the end of the trail if you parked on the other end. But right here they have a little exercise area. I think that's what this is, for pull-ups and things of that nature. I can't really figure out what that's for. If you know what that's for, put in the comment section down below. I'm curious to know what you say, because I cannot really figure out what you would use that for. I mean, I don't know. Taking the scooters off-road now, doing a little investigation on this side path back here in the woodsy area. Have a little picnic table out here. Trash can. Looks like somebody's built himself a little campfire back here. Somebody left us a message back here on this little trail. Have a good day. Smiley face. So here on the path trail we have a describe, compare, and learn area, and each time you see one of these, it normally has some kind of a game, some kind of theme. And we've seen a hopscotch earlier, and this right here is one where you just looked at the shapes on the ground and how they are the same and different. You just do this with your kids. So here we have another learning exercise. Find a flower or a tree, touch it, talk about it. Is it hard or soft, rough or smooth? Compare things like flowers or leaves, which are bigger or smaller. Talk about these bits of nature. So right here off the side of the trail we have another nice little picnic area. Got some tables out here. And this is really a cool spot because it is right on the Yadkin River. I just seen a gentleman walking down through here a few minutes ago, had his fishing rod in hand. Looks like somebody's got a little path to walk down there and do a little fishing. Very peaceful. And there's that. Right down there is the area that I was talking about earlier, that little whitewater area where that family was floating down through here. It seemed like they had a really good time right here. This is really nice. Alright guys, that will do it for us today. I had a great time out here at the Lowe's Park at River's Edge. It was a lot of fun testing out these electric scooters. Lots of fun. I can't wait to use them in the future to bring good content to you. So if you're new to the channel, please think about subscribing. And if you like today's content, give it a thumbs up. And put in the comment section down below if you have an electric scooter. I kind of be curious how you ride it, how you use it, things like that. Are they designated places you like to go, use them and travel and have a good time? Until next time, I'm the Hitchhiking Yeti, and I will see you friends in the next video.